Alright, for this song, we're going to need some audience participation. Very simple. I'm going to say, I called my wife. And you just yell wife out loud. Let's try it. I called my wife. Alright, one more time. I called my wife. Alright, here we go. I'll let you know when there's earmuffs if you're sensitive. Alright, here we go. As I went home on Monday night, as drunk could be. Well, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where my old horse should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's a lovely sow. My mother said to me, well, many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, but a sow with a saddle on, oh, I've never seen before. Hey, as I went home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, well, I saw a coat behind the door where my old coat should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that coat behind the door where my old coat should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's a woolen blanket my mother sent to me. Many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, but buttons on a blanket, oh, I've never seen before. Hey, as I went home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, well, I saw a pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be. Well, I called my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be? I am drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's a lovely tin whistle my mother sent to me. Many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, oh, I've never seen before. Hey, as I went home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, well, I saw two boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns them boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, they're two lovely geranium pots my mother sent to me. Well, many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, but laces on geranium pots I've never seen before. Oh, as I went home on Friday night, as drunk could be, well, I saw a head upon the bed where my old head should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed where my old head should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's a baby boy my mother sent to me. Well, many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, with a fancy boy with his whiskers on I've never seen before. Now, if you're sensitive, we're at the weekend, so earmuffs if you're sensitive. As I went home on Saturday night, S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y night, S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y night, S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Joe, we're in an Irish pub. We're an Irish man. That's a Scottish song. Oh, sorry. As drunk could be. Well, I saw two hands upon her breasts where my old hand should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, you kindly tell to me who owns them hands upon your breasts where my old hand should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's a lovely nightgown my mother sent to me. Well, many days of trouble, 100 miles or more, but fingers on a nightgown. Oh, I've never seen before. Hey, as I went home on Sunday night, the Lord's Day, as drunk could be, well, I saw a thing in her thing where my whole thing should be. Well, I calls my wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me what's the thing that's in your thing where my whole thing should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Well, that's another tin whistle my mother sent to me. Well, days for travel 100 miles or more, but hair on a tin whistle, oh, I've never seen.